this every day. The town is full of predator, don't turn a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
What's good, y'all? FISK Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the FISK. You know why you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen. Shout out to the Giants. You know what I'm saying? You know why I'm saying shout out to the Giants? Just for the simple fact that we beat Tom Brady in 2 Super Bowls, and it's like the more he keep winning, the more Eli Manning legend continues to grow. After last night, I was like, yeah, Eli better get it on the first ballot. He got to get in on the first ballot. But I might do a video on that later this week. You know, it's a slow news week. I might do a video about the Giants versus Tom Brady. But for the sake of this video, and congratulations to Tom Brady too. I don't hate Tom Brady. I hate the fans that slurp him ridiculously. I find it funny that Tom Brady goes to 10 Super Bowls and he's the GOAT. LeBron go to 10 finals and y'all say he ain't shit, but whatever. Jaylen Waddle. All the mock drafts that came out last week and the mock drafts that came out earlier today, they have Jaylen Waddle coming to the Giants at 11, as I predicted. You know what I'm saying? I said in a perfect world, the Giants will probably get Kenny Golladay and draft Jaylen Waddle. You know what I'm saying? Or what I really want the Giants to do, and I've been on record for saying this, I want the Giants to sign Kenny Golladay and Curtis Samuel. Let Leonard Williams walk. Take that $23 million that Leonard Williams want. Give like 17 to Golladay. Give 17 to Golladay and give like another 8 to Curtis Samuel. Alright. And then draft the best corner available at 11. Whether that's Farley, Surtain, whatever. I wouldn't mind signing 2 receivers and then drafting a corner or an edge rusher at 11. I think that will be, if we sign 2 receivers, that opens up the 11th pick and we can just take the best thing available. It could be Kyle Pitts, it could be Surtain, it could be anything. But a lot of mock drafts actually have Surtain going to the Eagles. So the mock draft that was on the Colin Cowherd show, forgive me for the me forgetting the name of the analyst who did the mock draft on Colin Cowherd's show. Shout out to him. He know who he is if you ever click on the video. But he had Jaylen Waddle going to the Giants. But here's the funny thing. He had Jamar Chase going to the Dolphins. And then he had Devontae Smith going to the Bengals. No, he had Devontae Smith going to the Lions. So, because the Bengals are taking that Surly guy, whatever his name is, the best tackle in the draft, whatever. That's who the Bengals are supposed to be taking. I was actually shocked they had the Eagles drafting a corner. But then I was like, you know what? The Eagles just drafted a wide receiver in the first round last year. It actually makes more sense for them to get a corner to A, go against Dallas, and B, help out Darius Slay. So, you know, that makes sense. So I was like, okay, Jaylen Waddle falling to the Giants, it's a perfect fit. It is. My only thing is, I really feel like the Jaylen Waddle thing. What's the difference between Jaylen Waddle? And I like Jaylen Waddle. He has Tyreek Hill potential. Not saying hey, this guy is a burner. I love Jaylen Waddle. I do. But I would rather sign Curtis Samuel and Golladay. I really would just rather sign 2 proven guys. Not saying that Jaylen Waddle's bad, because I think he can be the next Tyreek Hill. This kid has burners. He's 5'10". He's the perfect height. I love those 5'10", 6'1" at the max build receivers, because they run better routes. They're not too big. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at this realistically, most big receivers, once you start getting, with the exception of Julio Jones, okay? With the exception of Julio Jones, most of these big receivers don't really run. They're not route technicians. You know what I'm saying? Most of the good route technicians are like Antonio Brown or Odell Beckham. They're like that 5'10", 6 foot mold. Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, they were 6 feet tall. Devontae Adams, he's 6'1". DeAndre Hopkins, he's 6'1". Once you start getting to like that 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", you're not really you're not as sound of a route technician. Look at the boy Mike Evans. Even Kenny Golladay, who we love. Kenny Galladay's not the best route runner, but he's got burners and he can make contested catches down the field, kind of like Mike Evans. So I feel like I really want to I kind of want Odell back. That's really what I'm saying. I want that Odell Beckham, that Antonio Brown. I want that kind of receiver. I want that speedy, shifty route technician, always open, sideline catching receiver. And that's what I feel like Jaylen Waddle can be. That's what I think he has the mold of. And I like the Tyreek Hill comparison because he's fast. He could catch that ball and he can do things like that run that Tyreek Hill had last night versus the Bills in the championship game, where he caught a 5-yard slant. He cut up the field, ran all the way to the right, juked 2 corners, and cut all the way back up to the left side of the field and ran to like the 5-yard line. Jaylen Waddle can do things like that, and it's been proven because he does it on punt returns. We draft Jaylen Waddle. We got one of the best kick returners / punt returners in the league day one. Jaylen Waddle was a multi-purpose guy. So and he comes from Alabama. Same thing. Another thing, Amari Cooper. That's another guy. Amari Cooper, 6'1". He's a route technician. Other than Julio Jones and Calvin Johnson earlier this decade, I don't know of any like tall route technicians. Like maybe y'all in the chat can help me, but I don't know of any big tall route technicians in the NFL. Like I just don't know any other than Julio. You know, Cortland Sutton's not a route technician. He's 6'4". I already said Galladay's really not a route technician. Mike Evans really isn't a route technician. I guess Michael Thomas is 6'3", but all Michael Thomas do is run slants. That's all he do. Michael Thomas is on Twitter crying about all he do is run slants and shallow crosses. So I don't know. Big Fist don't know, Giants Nation. Big Fist don't know. I don't. You feel me? But I really think that Jaylen Waddle can be a T.Y. Hilton, Tyreek Hill kind of guy. And hopefully he works on his craft and he can take that next level and be an Odell Beckham or an Antonio Brown. He has that build. So that's what I'm hoping for if we take him at 11. That's what I'm hoping for if we take him at 11, Giants Nation. But I already told you, in a perfect world, we sign Curtis Samuel for like $8 million, sign Kenny G for like 17 and keep it pushing. But that's it, that's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rocking with me. My name is FISK Vegas and I approve this message.